The other night when I did stand-up for the first time, I had told the co-host, because it was... Okay, the format was interview, then stand-up. I had told the co-host beforehand that it was my first time. I had bits prepared because I've been sitting on the idea of wanting to do stand-up for years. For a couple decades. Better part of a couple decades. And so I had these bits in my mind. I didn't write anything down, though. It was kind of just seat my pants. But I'd recited it so many times in my head and a few times out loud that I was able to do a pretty decent job. For a first time stand-up, it was pretty good. I'm collecting tips. I'm gonna start going to shows more, watching shows more, live shows, because I've been watching on TV for years, different comedians, but I haven't gone to a live show since college. So I'm gonna start going to live shows so I can kind of pick it up and soak it in. One bit that I kind of want to test out, that I know now needs to be written down and refined a lot, because it's a big hit, but it could be hittier. It could hit more. And that's about Robin Williams. Because, see, about 15, 16 years ago, I saw Robin Williams live on Broadway. Not me. He was live on Broadway. I saw him on DVD in Kansas, but he really inspired me doing his stand-up. It was like he really inspired me, because I thought I can do this. It's like he and I are identical. We're like twins separated by 3 decades. I mean, we're just so much alike. I mean, we're both white. We're both very sweaty. He drinks a lot of water when he's on stage. I usually have a bottle of water with me. Okay, we're not really twin-ish, because that's where a lot of the similarities stop. I mean, the ones you notice right away. Because he's funny in everything he does. Everything. When he wants to be funny, he's funny, but sometimes he's serious and sometimes he's kind of creepy and scary, but he's he's a lot funnier than I am, and he seems effortless, but I'm sure he put a lot into it to be funny, and he's a really hairy guy. You look at his arms and legs, in the roles he's played, and he's always got a lot of hair. And he's got a lot of hair on his back too. Because I've seen him on movies without a shirt. And I've seen him on movies when he's shaved, and then the next scene is like beard. I'm like, man, I can't grow it that fast. But part of it's, I'm sure, movie magic. It's edited together or whatever. But another part of it, I like to believe that it's a real beard, that he's really growing facial hair like that. That's pretty cool. Kinda. I mean, I wouldn't like to have to shave every day, but okay. His thought, his train of thought seems a lot like mine, because very rarely does he have transitions between jokes, but he does. He goes bottom, and I do that. Go on to another. He does the voices, though. Somebody will mention a priest. He does a old Irish Catholic priest type voice, and I'll switch it really quick. I don't do voices, but I can talk on just about any subject. Just and no transitions. So that's kind of like I said. He's dead. And that's different between us, but it's close because I'm kind of dead inside in a lot of ways, and I suffer from severe depression, but I'm not going to talk about that when I'm on stage yet. Someday, whenever I have a captive audience, I can treat them like therapy, like free therapy. You know, they're paying me, but right away I can't do that. So I'm not going to even talk about that. That's that's kind of my bit about relating me to Robin Williams. That probably will change. Add and subtract. There's probably something in there that I left out. I don't remember. But I want to, because see, I have several bits about a comparison of myself to other comedians, and then the one that I want to make another. There are very few white guys really in comedy in general. I guess I don't know. Maybe I don't watch enough, but another major comparison in comedy, in my style of comedy, I guess, is Bob Hope, or no, Bob Newhart. I was told that I sound a lot like him, and I was like, okay, that kind of irked me, because I tend to not like him very much, as I thought, because I've only seen him a couple times, and if you don't know who he is, then fine, you don't know who he is. But so I looked him up a little bit, and I need to do more research in the future, because I couldn't find any stand-up comedy. But he has had a lot of roles. Bob Newhart has, and his style of talking is a lot like mine. The really hesitant deadpan that I tend to do whenever I tell stories, and I do a lot of the stuttering. It's not deliberate. That's just how I am. But it will lessen over time, because a lot of my stuttering, lack confidence thing, I don't know what it exactly called. A lot of that contributes to the fact that I don't have a written script. I don't even have notes. I'm just rambly talking. And so I haven't done it on purpose, and it's kind of annoying. I mean, it can get annoying, me rambliness, but I do want to keep some of it in, because it speaks to my style. How I'm just kind of open. If you don't know who Bob Newhart is, one of the most common things that Bob said, I mean, because he had a TV show for years and years, but a long time ago. But one of the most he was the elf dad of Buddy the Elf in Elf, and he was the elf dad, or his adopted father. So you'll see that's an older version of Bob Newhart. I need to look up some shows that he's been on. He was on, I don't know if you ever did stand up, but yeah, that's another white guy comparison. Yeah, I need to stop this recording, because I don't like to make recordings much over 10 minutes. So it's getting closer to 10 minutes. So I'm gonna stop and post this one.